everyone. Welcome to Power Brain TV. Subscribe for more videos and get faster notification of the video. Please like, subscribe, comment and share. Class 9 Kaveri, English. Chapter 5 The World of Limitless Possibilities. Questions and Answers. Critical Reflection. I, Kaveri, read the extracts given below and answer the questions that follow. 1. I had two choices: squander my life in remorse or transform it to a world of limitless possibilities. I love sports and had been a swimmer too, so I decided to switch to para-athletics. This is how my Paralympics journey began. My breakthrough moment came in the 2016 Rio Paralympic Games, when I secured the silver medal in the shot put event. In hindsight, I feel it was a moment of personal victory and a step forward in changing perceptions. I give a reason for the following statement. The speaker's decision to transform her life can be likened to the concept of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Answer. Just as a caterpillar transforms within the constraints of its cocoon to emerge as a butterfly, drive. Malik transformed within the confines of a wheelchair and paralysis. She chose not to see her disability as an ending but as the beginning of a new chapter. Why could the speaker switch to para-athletics quite comfortably? Answer. She could switch comfortably because she had always loved sports and had been a swimmer before her illness. Complete the sentence with an appropriate reason. The speaker calls 2016 Rio Paralympic Games as a breakthrough moment because it was the first time she won a medal at Paralympic level, silver in the shot put, marking her arrival on the world stage. Select the correct option to complete the sentence. The phrase, in hindsight, indicates the speaker is reflective. A. Curious. B. Reflective. C. Determined. D. Courageous. The speaker uses the phrase, changing perceptions. List one likely perception the speaker might have changed. Answer. The widely held belief that a person physically disabled and confined to a wheelchair cannot compete at the international level. By becoming India's first female Paralympic medalist, drive. Malik demonstrated that a wheelchair user can be a world-class athlete. 2. Honestly, I feel sports, especially Paralympics, have the extraordinary ability to challenge stereotypes and change attitudes towards disability. When people witness the strength, skill, and competitive spirit of para-athletes, it breaks down preconceived notions. Paralympics has given me a new lease of life and helped me push boundaries. I choose the option that lists the words to describe the tone of the speaker. A. Appreciative. B. Moralistic. C. Sentimental. D. Optimistic. E. Defensive. A and D. B, D, and E. C, B and C. D, A, C, and E. Answer, A and D. E. Complete the analogy given below with a word from the extract. Ability, potential, preconceived notions, stereotypes. E. State whether the following sentence is true or false. Paralympics is a platform that not only showcases the remarkable abilities of para-athletes but also questions stereotypes. Answer. True. What does helped me push boundaries tell us about the speaker? Answer. It tells us that Dr. Malik has tried to exceed her own limits and does not accept boundaries set by her physical condition or societal expectations. Which phrase from the extract suggests that the speaker was able to transform her life? Answer. The phrase, a new lease of life. This means being given a fresh start and renewed purpose after difficulty. 2. Answer the following questions. 1. Explain how drive. Malik's achievements challenge societal perceptions. Answer. Filled circle her silver medal at Rio Asian Games gold, and status as first Indian female Paralympic medalist directly prove the assumption wrong that disabled cannot participate in sports activity. Filled circle winning international gold and empowering others from a wheelchair directly contradicts the notion that wheelchair users are dependent or incapable of full societal participation. 2. What can be the long-term impact of involving youth in schools and colleges in advocacy with respect to disability? Answer filled circle. Youth who understand disability rights are far less likely to perpetuate harmful stereotypes as they enter the workplace, politics, media, and social life. Filled circle. Today's students are tomorrow's doctors, architects, and lawmakers. Sensitized youth will design more accessible buildings, fairer laws, and more empathetic healthcare. 3. Rationalize the appropriateness of the title of this text with reference to Dr. Deepa Malik's attitude and achievements. Answer: drive. Malik herself uses the phrase, limitless possibilities. She consciously chose to transform her life to a world of limitless possibilities, and her entire story is the proof that she succeeded. A person paralyzed from the waist down who becomes an international para-athlete and national awardee is the living example of the title. 4. Every setback is an opportunity to prove your strength. How might this be a life lesson for every individual, and not just sportspersons? Answer filled circle. For students, failure in an exam is a setback that can be reframed as motivation to study harder. Filled circle. For professionals, a lost job or failed business, when analyzed and learned from, becomes the training ground for future success. Filled circle. For personal life, relationship breakdowns, health challenges, and loss. Humans can rebuild, find new meaning, and discover strengths that would never have revealed. 5. Examine how drive. Deepa Malik's recognition as one of the 10 most inspirational para-athletes globally contributes to the larger discourse on gender equality in sports. Answer filled circle. When a woman para-athlete receives global recognition of this scale, it draws attention to the fact that women with disabilities are equally capable of athletic achievement, being the first step toward equality. Filled circle. Young girls who see drive. Malik celebrated on the world stage receive a message that women's athletic achievement is valued, encouraging more girls to take up sports. 6. How might drive. Deepa Malik's thought, ability beyond disability, serve as a guideline for success for all future para-athletes. Answer filled circle. It urges athletes to define themselves by what they can do, not by what they cannot. Filled circle. It encourages creative thinking about how to work with the body as it is. Filled circle. The philosophy defines success beyond medals. 7. What have you learned from this interview, and how can you implement these learnings in your life? Answer filled circle. Drive. Malik chose transformation over despair. I will try to choose action over wallowing when I face failures. Filled circle. Most limitations exist in the mind. I will question the limits I set for myself before accepting them as permanent. Filled circle. I can be a voice for classmates who may be shy, isolated, or differently abled. Thanks for watching with Power Brain TV. Please support my channel. It's request please. Please don't forget to subscribe.